everyone, this is Andrea from LSC Digital, and today we're going to go over how to create a scoring model for your database. And before we begin, let's discuss what a scoring model is. Scoring helps marketers efficiently move prospects through the buying cycle. By using the integrated scoring tools, you have the flexibility to create a score model that ranks the qualification of a contact based on essential company demographic, database data, and behavioral events, so you know exactly when your prospect is sales ready. All right, so the first thing we have to do is add a database. So by going to Settings, Administration, Organization Settings, you see all the different type of settings you have within your organization. We're going to click the CRM and Scoring Settings menu. Next, we click Edit. And here is where you can select one database. So the system only allows you to select one database per scoring model. And we're going to click a database we've created for this tutorial. Once you've selected your database, click Save. All right, so the next step is to create your scoring model. This icon right here represents your scoring model, so click the icon here and then you click Scoring Models. And here you see a side-by-side visual of the different templates you can use. You have the basic and you have the BANT scoring model. And the main difference between the two is that a BANT is more industry standard and will let salespeople determine whether a prospect is a good fit based on their budget, authority, need, and timeline. Basic is not as deep diving, so if you're just looking to create a score based on email behavior, program behavior, web form behavior, or website behavior, you can choose the basic template, and that's what we're going to do today. So you want to give your model a name, and we're going to call this email scoring because we're going to base our model off of email behavior. Click Save when you entered your model name and your description. Okay, so you see that there's different types of scoring. There's demographic, there's behavioral, there's ranking. And within the behavioral score, you notice that there's 3 different types of scores that you can create. So demographic scores allows you to score a contact based off a field in their database. For example, you can assign points to a contact whose birth date isn't blank. You choose a field in your database where there will be a birthday field. And here you enter the name of the scoring field. And you can assign as many points to it as you wish. Here's the criteria where you can say is blank, is not blank in this case, and then save your score. The next type of score is behavioral. So you see there's 3 different types of behavioral scores. One is activity, one is recency, and the other is frequency. So for today, we're going to score based on the activity. And we're going to assign 5 points to contacts that opened any email and 10 points to contacts that clicked any link in any email. So create activity score. You want to enter a name. And here you want to assign the first criteria where we're going to assign points based on opened. Under Choose Behavior Group, you have the different options I spoke about where you can choose your behavior based on email behavior, program behavior, web form behavior, or website behavior. We're going to choose email behavior and has opened any email. Now you have the option to choose a specific email within your environment, but we're just going to choose any email for this demonstration. All right, so we've added our open email criteria. I just want to bring you to the other types of scoring you can do, and that's based on recency and frequency. And recency is when a contact took activity at any given time. You want to say, for example, if we open this up here, in the last so many days, you can assign points. If a contact opened in more than so many days, you can assign points as well. And what that really does is it gives you an idea of when the last time they engaged with your campaigns. Frequency, on the other hand, is where you can score how often someone is taking activity or engaging with your campaign. So both do have some value. For this demonstration, we're going to keep to just the email score, where we're basing it off of behavior and activity. And once you've added your point values, you click Save. And you've created a behavioral score based off of activity, where anytime someone opens any email, they get 5 points. Okay, so there's no extra additional saving for this. Once you've created each type of scoring and you save that, that actually adds to your database fields. Now we're going to go to a pre-existing scoring model that we created for one of our other organizations, just to show you what those fields would look like once you send an email out to it. All right, so you click on the scoring icon, scoring models, and you see here this is very similar to what we just created for a previous demonstration. This database already has been sent mailings to, so we're going to show you what it looks like once a mailing has gone to the database and a contact has attributed a score. All right, so I'm going to do a quick search on one of the scoring model fields that are created when you create your scoring model. You see here we have a Salesforce behavior, a Salesforce rank, and a Salesforce score. And these are automatically created in the database once you create your scoring model. If you go to Salesforce behavior and check for anyone who's not null, do a search, you should see some results of contacts that have taken engagement with our campaigns. The higher the number, the more engaged they are. So if we know the first mailing that went out gave them a 5, any other mailing thereafter will increment by 5. And this concludes the tutorial on how to set up a scoring model. Who is LSE Digital? Everything we do is backed by our quality data, meticulously collected and updated frequently by our team of experts. When you partner with LSE, you have your own team of experts who work with you to plan and execute all the steps of an effective program, from strategy and audience selection to content development and promotion. Our team delivers campaigns that appeal to and connect with your target customers. This is the intersection of data and strategy that brings results.